Of colors marking the arrival of spring. It is a day for friends, family, and feasting on delicious foods.
And we're going to do just that this morning with cookbook author, culinary teacher, Chef Anjali Patek joins us now. It's nice to see you. Good morning.
Thank you. Looking all nice and bright, just like me.
Yes, absolutely. We're here to celebrate color and Indian culture this morning. And tell us, if you could, first off, a little bit more about Holi.
So Holi, like you say, is the festival of colour. I know we've been talking about that on the show all morning. And it's really about marking the beginning of spring. And so it's all about what we're doing for harvest, all about these bright, beautiful flowers. And obviously, whenever you're doing any celebration, what's it about?
Food.
Food, bringing people together.
Yes.
So we've got a lovely recipe that we're going to cook with you guys today so that you get to really taste a little bit of Holi.
And we're going to make tandoori prawn skewers.
Absolutely.
A traditional dish?
Absolutely, yeah. Tandoori, obviously, delicious flavour. Anything grilled, I'm there. Sold. And it's great for like street food, snacking, because all of this festival is all on the streets, so.
Okay.
Really good stuff.
All right, so that is the recipe we're going to make, and we're going to get to it right now.
Absolutely,
right?
And you would love to help,
I would
hopefully.
love to help. Yes.
Absolutely. So we're going to be doing prawns. So we've got our prawns. We have to think about our marinade. So what do we start our marinade with? We always start with a little bit of yogurt. So if you can scoop a little bit of that in there for me, that would be
Whole
great.
thing? All
sure.
of it? Okay.
All of it's great.
Okay.
Garlic, ginger. So you start scooping everything in. And then we're thinking about our flavour. So when we're thinking about our flavour for tandoori, we're looking at kind of spices. So actually we've got some beautiful spices, beautiful colours in that box over there. If you can just show us what's in there, would be amazing.
Great looking spice box. Yes. What do we have in here?
And so the flavours we're thinking for like our tandoori, we're thinking about like smoky flavours. So we have got a really lovely madras paste. So our madras paste is full of like, you know, over 10 different spices. We've done that spice blend for you. You don't have to worry about what's happening in the tin, but we've got all those delicious flavours of cumin, coriander, black pepper.
And it smells so good.
So good.
Yeah.
So this is like a bit of a smoky paprika to add a little bit of that, you know, smokiness to it. Not about heat. Indian food is never about the heat, it's about warmth.
And some people think that is the case, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I do love spice, and I don't mind heat, but it doesn't have to be, things don't have to be spicy.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. It's all about the warming spices and bringing that warm food, kind of like cinnamon and cloves and, you know, bits like that. I've got a little bit of...
Correct me. Yeah, it's spicy, but not necessarily hot.
Correct, absolutely. Really good mix. And then we're going in with the lovely, delicious prawns. So I'll pop those in.
Yeah.
Give that a really good mix for me.
And once that's all mixed up, we then grill the prawns?
Yes, you can grill them, yeah, absolutely. Or you can pop them in the oven, you know, whatever's convenient. I know the weather isn't great for barbecuing right now, but maybe in the summer months, you know, you could barbecue these, get a good char going on that. That's what you really want.
Okay.
And we're always thinking about, you know, for Holi, it's all about, like, food on the go. So what is it that you can eat? And don't feel you have to skewer it.
Okay.
We've already... You can skewer
You've worked hard
them.
enough, yes. Why don't we just go right to the finished product?
Yeah,
right?
correct.
Which is right here, and it looks amazing. So, all right, you've also prepared for us this morning a trendy new dish you want to tell us about?
Yeah, absolutely. So I know butter chicken is something most people tend to love. Again, we've got some nice smoky flavours happening in that. So when you make a really delicious butter chicken, which you can make with, you know, our really lovely butter chicken spice paste, or if you don't have time, you can make it with one of our sauces, butter chicken sauce. Then you just spread that on the base of like a flatbread, like a naan bread. Get a bit of cheese on there, grill it off. You've got something amazing for like midweek for the kids if you're busy, and obviously if you've got people coming around for entertaining, which is what Holi's all about.
Oh my goodness, that was so good. I'm gonna have to go back and get more.
You're going for the entire skewer, are you?
Oh yeah. Your cookbook. How many recipes are in there, and they range in all kinds of recipes, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So my cookbook is about 120 recipes. It's everything that you can think of when it comes to spice. You know, I come from this wonderful spice family. We've got 60 years of expertise going on in our spice family, creating amazing blends. I grew up with just the most amazing food, and, you know, my kitchen was just so bright, so colourful, and I was so inspired by that. So my recipe book has recipes that I grew up with, things that have inspired me from my travels, but essentially it all leans back to spice because my palate craves spice. Like, I need flavour in my life.
Who inspired you the most with cooking?
My mum. My mum, yeah. I grew up with... My mum was amazing. She was an amazing cook, so I was very, very spoilt with great food growing up. And so I got a lot of recipes actually from her in that book that I've adapted, to my lifestyle. I'm busy. I don't always have time to, put a meal on for like an hour, 2 hours or something. So a lot of nice quick recipes in there as well.
All right. Just finally, how are you planning on spending Holi?
With you, obviously, a little bit today, but I know, so we're obviously celebrating next week, so it'll just be about having people over and then just showing them, how amazing it is to introduce colour into our life through food.
All right. Well, you can do the same with Anjali's book, new cookbook. It is called Secrets from My Indian Family Kitchen. It is available now. It's good to see you, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Happy Holi to you.
Happy Holi.